All right, guys, so here we go. We've all seen those commercials for the quick change. An oil change in 10 minutes? Well, I'm here to see if I can do it in my driveway in 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes. So I've got everything I need. And this isn't cheating because this is all stuff that I would have gotten when we were at the store already. I was already at Walmart. I could buy oil. I could buy a filter. This has been sitting on the shelf in the garage. So I got my catch can. I have my filter. I have my 8 quarts of oil. I have various wrenches. I like this one the best. This is my go-to. I've got my funnel. I got gloves. I got shop towels. Let's see if we can do this in 10 minutes. Time flies. We got to get moving. 2020 Silverado HD. Even a fat guy like me could just shimmy underneath it. Let's get you under here. Here's the drain plug. It's 15 millimeters. I've done all the oil changes on this truck except for the first one. So I remember that it's 15 millimeters. At one point I actually wrote it on the oil pan, but it's since no longer there. And out we come. Just like that. Wow, that's really getting rusty. We'll take some oil. Lube her up a little bit. Oh, sorry guys. There's not enough room for all of us. Huh. While that's doing that, let's get the filter off. I put this on. Hopefully I didn't do it too tight. Let's see. Moment of truth. Nope. Well, we're gonna make a mess. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna let that. Okay, it's definitely far messier. Now I have seen the cup trick where you put a solo cup over it. Maybe I should have done that. It's good for your skin. Probably not. Alright, we're going to let that drain for a while, and I'm going to get another pair of gloves. Let's get this hood open. Yeah, I'm going to pre-fill 5W30 because that's what the cap says. Big truck, tiny filter. Time to get back under. Ooh. We are tearing up the clock. We've got to get moving. Oh yeah. Let's give her a quick wipe down. Spin a new filter up there. Gosh, these feel small. This is the right one though. Check me work, guys. All right. There's initial contact. Give it a good spin. If I can get it around. Alright, that's probably good. Let's go ahead and put the drain plug back on. Boy, this sucker's rusty. Maybe buying a new one of these. That's the other thing, I would never see this stuff if it wasn't for being under here. Yeah, I'm gonna tighten it. Oh. Alright. That's all she wrote. Trust me, it's tight enough. Oh, my wrench is all the way over there. You guys can't see, but yoga. Oh. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay, wrench. That's right. I don't know what the spec is, but click, 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 click. Tight, but not too tight. Alright. We're done under here. Let's gather up all of our stuff and get out of here. So I can get you. Look at my wrenches. My catch can towards that way. Yep. I'll get that in a minute. Oh. I know if we're gonna make it, guys. 7 minutes. Alright, guys, I'm up here with my funnels, and I've seen on Amazon you can get ones that fit right in here. I do not have one of those. I bought a couple and taken them all back because they didn't really work. So I'm in the market for one that does work. Do you have one that works? Leave it in the comments. I'm gonna put fresh oil on that. Set that there. Until then, I've got this one that I keep using with my handy dandy MacGyvery. I basically just wire it to this tube, this coolant tube, so I can hold it, and then I'm going to pour it in there. Alright, I know it takes 8 quarts, so I can dump this whole 5-quart unit in there. And here we go, pouring. Jamin, this glug's for you. Slow down, Tom. Getting a little fast, a little ahead of ourselves. Just a little. It's alright. Put a rag there. Remember for me to get that rag, otherwise it will start a fire. Or slower. I've never been timed before. This is the first for me. Alright, I'm going to change the angle of this funnel just a skosh. So once ago, there we go. Less on the outside, more on the inside. This is as messy as I think I've ever been. That's okay. Just real life. This is going to be the longest part of the change. Every last drop. Guys, we're not going to make it. We are not going to make it. Let's see how long it does take us. Alright, I know I got 5 in it. It takes 8. And anything over a gentle pour is going to end up all over the side of the head. So let's see if we can't not spill any more in there. All right. We're just over 7 3/4 quarts. So let's stop there. Let's let it drain into the pan and see how full it is before we continue. All right, they conveniently put the dipstick on the opposite side as the valve cover that you use to fill the oil. Try not to sling oil all over the place. Let's wipe the old oil off. No oil. Let's stick it back in here. Let's see how he did. After I hit it on everything. Guys, we are close. I don't know what a good angle is, but I would say we got to put that other 1/4 quart in it. Then we'll run it and we'll check it again after it cools down. I'll check it before I go to work tomorrow. Quarter quart, here we go. We're good. Let's put the cap back on. Let's take my MacGyvery off here. Keep these in plastic bags so they're always clean. Use a little bit of this oil, lube up that seal, and then I'm going to put this back on. I'll wipe it down. All right, whose job was it to remind me to pull this rag out of there? This rag was catching all the oil we spilled. All right, that is on. This can go. All right, guys, let's give her one more check. Dry. Shove her down here. All right, we're full now. I don't know where focus is. We're full now, right up to that nub. So we're full. I'll run it. Like I said, that oil filter was only about half full, so we'll need to top it off. All right, guys, there you have it. We did not do it in 10 minutes. I really thought we could. Maybe next time. I'm not sure. I'll videotape again. I'm going to use the excuse it was hard to move the camera around and keep you guys around while I'm doing the oil change. We still have some cleaning up to do. I got to pick up that mess, get the catch can out. I got to dump it in a recycle can so I can take it to the auto parts store. And I got to do one more important thing. One thing you did not see me do is write on the oil filter the date and the mileage, because I'm going to do that somewhere else. And let me show you. All right, guys, I promised you. So one thing I do is I write down in the back of my book the date. It is 6/1/2025. Looks like it's been about 6 months. I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Well, and then I did it myself. I don't know why I write that. Self oil. I write down if I did a cabin air filter or air filter. I'm actually due for an engine air filter. You can see it's been about 30,000 miles, so I'll need to get on that. It still says we're, per the computer, it still says we have time, but it's due. And I'll write the mileage down, and I'll write down what the computer says the percentage of oil life left is. And I'm usually in this, you can see I'm down in the 20s. I'm usually right around the upper 20s, mid 20s, and I think that's about where I'm at now. So let's go ahead and turn the engine on. Let's make sure we have oil pressure. We'll get the mileage, and then we'll get the percentage, and then we are done. Yeah, we didn't do 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Oil pressure, it's over there. Ready? Oh. There's all the gauges doing a reset. Hood's open. All right, we've got oil pressure. All right. I'm also at 55,497. 55,497. So it looks like about 5,400 miles or 5,500 miles since the last change. That's good. Let's see what the computer says. Let's see what the computer says as far as my time the oil change, and then I'll reset it. It says 27%. I'm going to go ahead and reset it because we just did it. We're at 100. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video at all, please like, please subscribe. I really need subscribers, so any help there would be awesome. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.